Let's hope it looks good. Let's hope it looks grand. Let's hope it looks good. No, I'm good. I don't got pee-pee potty.
I wouldn't call you honey.
No?
No, I'd call you sugar pie.
No. 'Cause he's my sugar pie. Is the possum no longer out there?
No.
I went live, by the way. I don't know if you want to be in the background.
Oh, she had to pee.
Oh. I get that way sometimes. Hold on, guys. I can't see chat at the moment if anybody's saying hey. I do have blurps up now. Just getting all the Discord stuff out. Let me go to my channel so I can see chat. Yes. Yeah, I am streaming tonight, Tiger. What's up, Tiggy? Oh, love you too, Vilka. Love you too. How's it sound? Does it sound okay, guys? This is second cooking stream test. More at night. I want to get it like a USB hub to see if it can hook up to this cooking stream software stuff, so we can get more cameras and an actual microphone and everything, instead of using my freaking, what is it again? Raycon headset. It's a little quiet.
Come on, girl. Come on, sweet girl.
Testing, testing, testing.
Oh, really? Mind you?
Test, 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 test. That's fine. Oh, is it not taking the Wacomms? 1 second. I might need to switch something here. Change. It needs to take the Bluetooth. Save. All right, how's that now? Let's see. Test, test, test. No, it's still pretty quiet. What the fuck?
Beluga whale.
Yes, beluga whale. Why are you quiet? Audio settings. Let's do default. See what it does. Test, 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 test. Is this just not going to work very well? Because I think it's taking the microphone from the tablet itself. Yesterday it was doing it off the headset. No, I don't want to disconnect the headset. Let's try this. Where's your arm net, sir? Nobody wants hair in their cookies? Look, man. Hair is not falling from my arms. How's that, guys? It's still so quiet. Why is that? How's this? Sad part is I can't test it until I do this. But yeah, it's taking that and not my headphones. Yesterday it was. So it makes no sense. Anyways, how's everybody else doing today? Bluetooth audio input. Enable capturing audio from Bluetooth device. Yep. Don't mind that counter. There we go. Counter. Yum. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's doing this. I have it set to the headphones, but it's not taking it from the headphones. This isn't using my headphones too, right? Nope, so it's not taking the audio from my headphones on my phone. Hey, my love. Trying to see why it's not doing what it was doing yesterday. Unless it was. Was I this quiet yesterday, love? The only reason why I'm not right now, because it's over here. Oh, so I was. Okay, that's going to annoy the shit out of me. Legit thought it was coming from my earphones. Why does it not come from my headphones then? That is quite annoying. Yeah, I'm in PC mode. I love how you can like see down my apron and it's just a mad little ghost. And he's flipping you guys off. I don't know if it's showing it. Well, we've already started, so fuck it. If you guys could sort of hear us yesterday, we're gonna do it today. Still don't know why it goes to the back camera every single time I go back to this. So I'm just gonna have to speak up a bit. It is what it is. Yesterday you were in Discord? Yeah? I was still this quiet yesterday though, right? don't think so. What would Discord have to do with it, though? Because nobody could hear you in Discord. So I don't think it was catching audio from the Discord. Sorry, guys. Give us a second. But you were connected to the tablet? Yeah, I was connected to the tablet. It is what it is. Today, guys, we're making holiday cookies. We made some yesterday. Now put them out looking like this. Nice little holiday cookies. Beautiful, tasty, crunchy. We made my brother's family's cookies, which is in this tin now, because they did not want as many cookies as yet last time. So we got a tin of puppy cookie. But this time we're making it for work. So we get to fill this again. Yeah. I gotta remember where I gotta stand. Yes. Nice. How big is this? Just say. $5 US gallons. So 5 gallons of. Shouldn't be too bad, right? I mean, how many puppy tin cookies is that? One and a quarter? So not too bad. So yesterday it took us about 4 batches to fill up that. I know the headphones are connected, I just heard it out of here. For some reason it's just not taking my microphone. Oh. Hey Zara. As you see, I did get blurbs back. I got you, bro. I know you were upset about that yesterday, so I took a bit of time to figure that out. You didn't hear it? What? Really?
Pride is not the opposite of shame, but its source. True humility is the only antidote to shame.
I just heard it off of this. I just heard it off the stream. So it should be working. Okay, that worked. Okay. I hear that. But the Hey You Guys is one of those, isn't it? Yeah, that's one of them. I am so confused. Okay, now you hear it. Okay, all right. We'll get there, guys. I have a feeling once I get a USB hub and see if it works with the tablet, will probably be a lot better. Or I'm just doing something completely wrong and I need to do a lot more research. Which is fine. Which is fine. This is why we have test streams. I'm making cookies, might as well stream it. Alright. So I got chat with me. You guys are here with me. Just got to also pull up the recipe. You would think I would have it memorized by now. You really would. There we go. Wonder why you didn't when Zero did it. Can somebody else do it just to make sure that it's not just my blurbs that are working? When I do it, somebody else doing it makes it work?
Don't ask your chat to do it.
Tigers came through. Thank you, guys. All right. And at least I know you guys can hear me based on the fact that you did that. I won't tell them how to live their life. Start with the dries. Get this going. We'll also get more lights coming here too. You guys can also see there's the reason why it looks like there's a halo above me is because there's a chandelier right up there. Could maybe lower the sound to do a lower mic. I don't know how to do that on here because I had to do it as a separate URL, and for some reason there's no sound mixer on this. I would love to just boost up the mic on this and like lower the blurbs. I can lower the blurbs on the actual. No, none of those. Stream settings. Like audio settings. Add internal setting. Like it's at 100% for microphone. I love you too, beautiful. Yeah, so it's just going to be a little loud. Like I said, this one's definitely more of testing. We were testing things out. I've made some changes from last time. It had nothing to do with the microphone, so why that's not working, I don't know. It's not loud, it's quiet. Yeah, I know. And why that goes back there, I don't know. Yeah, they're talking. They're saying the blurbs are loud, but my headset is quiet. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. It's a nice stool. It was a counter. What? All right. Let's get shit rolling. I do not have all night. Now I'd like to make some cookies for work. Close my eyes again. We'll do that, love. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good sleep. Got sugar. I need to start with flour. Alright. I'm going to start with 2 cups of flour, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and a teaspoon of baking soda. So we'll start with. Going 1 cup, and I know you guys can't really see what's going on the table either. 2 cup. Let's see if I can, since I'm back here, do this a bit. Just don't want the tablet falling forward too, you know. That might help. Yeah, something like that. Be nice. All right, there we go. Now you guys can see a bit more of what's going on. So that was 1 cup. Or was that 2 cups? Guys, was that 1 or 2 cups? I was doing that and now I'm confused. Can't remember. I think that was 1 cup. This is going swimmingly. I think that was only 1 cup. I'm going to say that was 1 cup. I don't know. I don't know. Not what we can do? Not what we can do because I'm just not sure now. Instead of messing up a whole batch, put it back in. Just do it again. That's the great thing about accidents with baking sometimes. If you're not too far, just do it again. A-okay. Starting new. Starting fresh. One cup. Two cups. There we go. Now we're at 2 cups. Then we need a teaspoon and a half of salt. So where's my half? One, 2, 3. Teaspoon and a half of salt. And then we got a teaspoon of baking soda. There we are. For those who don't know, I'm using the lids to kind of like even it out. Make it nice. I'll also do this a bit, kind of stir it together. And then we sift it to get the flour nice and airy. And also mix those things up a bit together. We put the dries to the side. That's all we need for those. Now we got wet. I think last time I did the dries in here and the wet in there. That's fine. Is what it is. So for the wet, we need a cup of shortening, cup of sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, 2 eggs, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Shouldn't be too bad. So, cup of shortening. Usually just take a spoon and just fucking get it in there. For those who want to know, this is vegetable shortening. So it's not too bad. Nice Crisco. I had somebody come and be like, yesterday I had Smokey come in and be like, is the secret love? And I was like, no, it's shortening. Like I said, it's vegetable shortening, so you know it's got to be healthy, right? I know it's not, guys. Don't come at me. I know it's not. I very much know it's not. Is what it is. Alright. I want to put this on a piece of paper towel, because I don't want that just on the freaking table by itself. There we go. Paper towel. This does not want to leave some of the shortening off. There we go. Let's put those there. Never even heard of it till now. Makes cookies nice, not gonna lie. It's instead of using like butter, you use shortening. And I mean it's what most people use back in like in the day from what I know. At least in America. Okay, so cup of sugar and half cup of brown sugar. So we'll use our flour cup for the sugar. That's okay. So there's 1 cup. And then half a cup here. Brown sugar. We got our brown sugar. Ooh, honey, honey. You know what I did yesterday that I forgot to do? I forgot to do yesterday that I forgot to do today too. Oven needs to be at 375. Let's do that. Yes. All right. Brown sugar time. Half a cup brown sugar. Looking good. And then we need 2 eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Got the eggs over here. Two wonderful eggs. Use the counter. 1. 2. Bam. Then vanilla. It's half a teaspoon. That's a teaspoon. Two teaspoons of vanilla. 1, 2, and let's do another half just because, you know, vanilla. Love me some vanilla. All right. Well, we got that going. You take nice 1 spoon. Start getting it all together. Gotta remember to stay away from the camera. Don't even need to hit it against something. I have the problem where I crack it too hard if I try to do it with just my hand. I always end up breaking it apart with my hand with like getting the eggshells in whatever I'm doing. It's something I've always had a problem with. and I still have a problem with it. So I need to crack it on something. If I don't, it goes fucking everywhere. Some of this shit up. It's a little nicer. And now that it's all nice together, we're going to start adding in some of the flour. Not all of it at once, just some of it. Won't do what I did yesterday and just absolutely destroy. We're just going to put it in, fold it in, put it in, put it in. Alright, there we go. We're going to just bring it together and mix it until it starts incorporating together again. And once we see no more flour, going to do it again. And stir again. Some of the flour did go out that time. That's okay. We got a little bit more flour. And that's just going to be the last of the flour incorporated inside. Mix it in nice. Make sure you get all of it. That nice cookie goodness. So right now also I'm using like Streamlabs. The Streamlabs words. Streamlabs mobile thing to do this. I don't know if it's the best thing to use, so we're going to, at some point, we're going to at some point research and see if that's the best one to be using on a mobile app. Streaming directly to Twitch doesn't let me put in things like the blurps, chat down here, things like that. Alerts that will pop up right here. So I don't want to just use the regular Streamlabs or the regular Twitch, stream directly to Twitch, because it doesn't seem to work. Part of me is wondering, that probably wouldn't work. Trying to figure out if I can like set up a scene upstairs and have it stream upstairs, have it controlled down here, and still somehow get my microphone and cameras going up there. But I don't think that's going to be some expensive equipment to do something like that. Just trying to think, trying to come up with ideas, you know, because obviously this is nice. I'm glad that we can actually stream cooking again. It's been like 2 years, 3 years, something like that. This is why I did it. Discord call my stuff stream to the call. That's fair. Yeah, the only problem is I can't. Would I be able to get my microphone? It might be something. I just won't be able to do also multiple cameras with one facing down and one facing to me. But it would fix the microphone problem. It would fix half the problems. So maybe next time that's what we'll do. You're right, Tiger. I'll just have everything set up on OBS and capture the Discord. Which makes sense. The only thing I wouldn't be able to do is capture certain other things. That's very no expensive. Yeah, that's a good for now idea. It's 100% a good for now idea. I like it. Yes. So next cooking stream, that's what we'll do. We'll test with that. That idea, Tiger. Sounds good to me. All right. Now we have M&Ms. We are doing walnuts in this one. M&M. The tablet is being so precarious right now. I'm super scared for it. Not gonna lie. It is so precariously off the side. But that's like the best camera angle we're getting right now. I don't know what else to do. So, we need half a cup of nuts and a cup. Oh no, it's going to be a cup of nuts and 2 cups of chocolate chips. But, because it's holiday cookies, we don't just do chocolate chips. So we're going to do 1 cup of chocolate chips and 1 cup of M&Ms. To be in headphone range if you want to hear your own sound redeems. Because it would be coming from the PC. That's something we can figure out. You know? That's something we can figure out. We will come up with something. Maybe I can have stream up here, and because I'm not streaming to Discord, I'm only streaming my camera and my headphones. I'm not streaming what's on the computer. I can still have stream up, and then I can hear what the stream is hearing. But I'd be hearing myself too. Okay, so cup of everything. We need cup of M&Ms. These M&Ms are almost out, so we gotta get the big bag. Do we have another cup somewhere? Where's all the cups? Oh well. Let's use the 4th cup. It's ready. Actually, no, we'll just use the flour cup, whatever. Out. Thing that really, even though you were streaming from console directly, no cause your card. I think consoles used to like just allow it. Cup M&Ms. Because I know console used to let you just stream, but I don't know how console people did it. Chocolate chips. I may not do a full stream tonight, just because I'd like to do some research. This is a good like test stream, but it's annoying me that the audio's not great. And you can add like browser source on console. That's the overlay part. Right. I have something that can open this. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna have to knife it. Get them walnuts in. It's a pretty big walnuts. Get some of them in here. I might have to put these like in a bag and just break them the fuck up. These are like compared to like there's a walnut, that's an M&M. Like that's way bigger. Let's go ahead and put those in a bag, break them up. Nice little Ziploc bag out. Where can I do this? Not doing it on here because that tablet's just gonna go out. Let's see. Right here. You guys think a little better? Does the tablet not support USB cameras? That's the thing, like, it only has its USB-C, so, but it can go in desktop mode, so it obviously has some good processing power. So the only thing I gotta figure out is, like, I need a USB hub. Should be fine if I get a USB hub. There we go. Much nicer, much more walnutty. Just a big phone? Yeah, kinda. Kinda. Man, I don't think most tablets come with USBs. But I do know that people stream off of these tablets, so I just gotta figure out how and what they do. Which is why, again, I'm saying I probably need to get a USB-C hub. Even though this is technically not a USB-C Lightning, or I don't know if it is a USB-C Lightning, so we'll have to see. Chromebook kind of tablet, not a phone tablet. It is a... I'll send you the details of it later, Tiger. But I want to make it work because Elle got me this tablet very nicely. Now, I would like to repay that kindness with doing my research and making the best use of it. All right. Cookie dough. Yum, 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 yum. All right. Next, we got to get the trays ready. So let's go ahead and grab those after I clean off this a little bit. There's a lot of flour on the table. Not my fault. It did it itself. USB to USB-C adapter. I have one for my phone. Yep. That's why I'm saying I just need to get a hub. Because if I get a hub, it will allow for both charging. If I plug it into a wall, and also multiple USB-As and USB-Cs. And then we can see if that works. And if it does, I can use those. I just got to make sure that the program itself that I stream off of understands what it's fucking looking at. You know you love this unicorn poop. I love this unicorn poop, so you love this unicorn poop. Alright. First try. Do what we did yesterday. They don't have spray. I still didn't pick up spray because, well, I was working all day. I almost didn't stream tonight because I was fucking tired. But your boy make do, and he does it. Sometimes you just gotta power through. Especially since I really want to make this work. So we got that. We got our lovely parchment paper. So that's vegetable oil, for anybody wondering. I think I'm doing a bonus stream, but then I had a nap instead. There. There. I mean, my Mondays are still not, like, super taken up right now. So I should probably do some single-player stuff on Mondays. And also, they do want me to do Minecraft on Mondays, but I have not seemed to be able to get on the server. Not from, like, any technical problems, but I always have other stuff to do. Like this. I wanted to get these cookies done for my work. Show everybody at work I appreciate them. Except one guy. He's unfortunately gluten-free and, well, he's a great guy. He really is. But I could not be asked or bothered to make gluten-free cookies too. Maybe next time. Or maybe I will. But I'm not doing gluten-free cookies right now. It's already... So, on cookie supplies, I spend about $170, $180. I don't want to add gluten-free stuff to it. I also don't play that with other people. I will gladly make Elle gluten-free stuff and vegan stuff because she is with me whenever I'm making anything with her, and she could be like, stop it, you can't do that. That's fine. But if it's a person I don't, not with all the time, and I don't know if anything I'm doing isn't good for them, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that. I'm not getting that lawsuit on my hands. Not doing it. Got that extra flour in here. Let's go.
Well, yeah, but you only purchase the steak once.
All right. Yes, I cleaned the table before this. For anybody wondering. All right. Let's get these cookies going. So yes, we oiled up the pan. We got the walnuts. We got the M&Ms in there. And we're just gonna spoon them to be little balls on each one. But yeah, he's the only one who doesn't get holiday cookies, unfortunately. I wanted to make sure everybody else got their holiday cookies. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy something gluten-free for him. I don't know. I always feel bad. I do. Really feel bad. But again, I just really don't want to fuck with somebody's allergies. You know? Because I am accident prone, for whoever doesn't know. I'm very accident prone. Because I can be very, well, empty-headed sometimes. So I don't want to accidentally set somebody's allergies off. So I don't. Yes, why I don't make him cookies. Not his fault, you know. Not his fault he was born. Or he developed allergies to gluten, and I'm making cookies. But at the same time, can't do anything about it. How dare he be the way he is? Damn it! Unacceptable. You know me, Tiger. I feel bad. I feel bad for it. But at the same time, I don't want to not make cookies for other people, you know? I love making holiday cookies for people and making them happy and stuff. Tell Mother Nature to fuck off. I would if I could. Sometimes. Other times I like to tell Mother Nature, hey, thank you for this nice, glorious day. Other days I'm like, fuck you, Mother Nature. Here we are. One, two. We make some big ass cookies up in here. Just realized it's done. I can actually put these in. So yesterday we were putting these in for about 15 minutes. So that's what we're gonna do again today. We'll do 15 minutes, 15 seconds. That's what we'll do. Cookie. Yes. Oh, the cookie. Oh, the cookie. All the time. So I also don't know if anything I'm saying is actually being like cut off. Like it's really hard to hear. And I apologize for anybody who's having a hard time hearing. I know there's 10 people watching. Thank you guys so much for putting up with this. No, it's not cutting off? Fantastic. That would be a end of the stream right there if it was. I'm sorry. There's a certain amount of technical bullshit I put up with. That is not one of them. Ugh. One sucky thing about losing weight. The belts you own and the pants you own start trying to fall on you all the time. Slower volume, otherwise it sounds nice. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm good. Add belt holes. So the thing is, right now I'm in like the awkward part where it's like in between the holes. Sounds so wrong.
It is wrong.
Suspenders. Oh, I love suspenders. I would wear suspenders. What's wrong?
It is wrong.
What, in between the holes? Fair enough. Suspenders are pretty great. What up, Varys? Though pants just optional. I could be wearing pajama pants, honestly. Like, I could just be wearing pajama pants right now. Just have that as, like, cookie pants. Put this up here. Put this down here. We also have these for the cookies to just rest on. And while we're waiting, we can get the bucket ready. You're apparently supposed to shorten the belt from the buckle, not add holes. What does that mean? I'm gonna have to look up pictures of that because I have no idea what that means. So, for those who don't know, what I do to keep the cookies fresh. Take white bread. Put it at the bottom. Because this is so big, I'm doing 3 of them. Then you take a piece of parchment paper. And put it down there too. And what you're going to do is you're going to put a row of cookies, parchment paper, roll of cookies, parchment paper, roll of cookies, parchment paper. You keep doing that till you get to the top. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put more white bread on top of some parchment paper. Like you move the buckle over. Oh, okay. And what that does is, what the white bread does is, it keeps the moisture, it keeps the cookies nice and, keeps them from going bad, pretty much. Takes the moisture out of the bucket, keeps the cookies from going bad, and keeps the cookies fresh for longer. Does depend on the belt design? Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Tiger in here with all the facts. I think I broke a nail. But we want the cookies coming out nice. Because when you can... I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear this, but... I don't know where the fucking microphone is. That's a nice, crisp cookie. I don't know if you guys could have heard that. Yes. Food porn ASMR, 100%. I've had too many of these. This was full of cookies from leftovers from yesterday. so is this. They're just so good. I can't help it. I'm on a diet right now. It's okay. I like this diet. Okay. Oh. I was wondering what the hell we're doing. What's a diet like sounds like?
Yep.
Sure. Well, I was wondering what we're doing. Or just coming in. We already got some cookies in here. We got some cookies on the tray. What's a diet like? Yeah, sure. For those who don't know, Ragnaroku has been on the biggest diet. We have been having very low calorie meals lately. To the point where he's having cheeseburgers without any bread. Which is okay. We're finding things around it. Man's doing great. Man's been losing weight. Looking phenomenal. Very proud. My diet does not go anywhere near his. His is like 2 diets. I do 2,500 calories. He's doing 1,500 calories a day. And this keto bread? That's fair. No, mine's mainly been sugar. I haven't been doing very sugary things. I've been doing I haven't been doing as much sugary things. I've been doing less portions, 2,500 calories. Checking out my calories in, calories out. Haven't been super great with it, but I still have been losing weight. I've kind of plateaued around 243 to 245. I need to do better. Can't recently diabetic. I know. I'm sorry, Zara. But yeah, like sugar's been hurting Elle's stomach, so she's stopped eating sugar. For the most part, she still does it every once in a while. So I kind of, in solidarity, said I will stop eating sugar too. For the most part. And to cut out my beloved tater tots. No, not the tater tots. That's the one thing I will never cut out. Potatoes. Potatoes will never be gone for me. I love my taters, precious. No, all taters. No, not all the taters. Carbs too high. It hurts us. It burns, precious. After this month, I'm gonna have to go back to pretty much no sugar again. Cool. I will look at that in a little bit, Tiger. It's so good. So one thing you got making these about once a year. That was disgusting. And so one good thing about making these once a year. You can always look forward to them. And they only destroy your belt for 1 month. Other than that, amazing. So good. I know, I'm just up here having a foodgasm. Thing is, they're a lot better with the walnuts. And this is the batch for making walnuts. My brother's household did not want walnuts. And that's the one we made yesterday. So I had the extra of no walnuts. Now, we're going to have a shit ton of walnut cookies. I'm definitely having a couple. Because they're the better ones. 100% the better ones. And it will be a foodgasm and a half. Oh my god. I'm wondering how long I want to go with this. Because I know I usually go till 11:30. But again, this was more of a test stream. And I want to do more research. And I can do more research while I'm cooking the rest of these cookies. All the cookies are done. I'm just going to be thinking about it for the rest of the stream. How I can make this better and everything like that. We can watch you do research. It's very good. Like, I gotta see what kind of... Because this is a Lenovo tablet. I gotta see what kind of Lenovo tablet it is. I got the box upstairs. Then I gotta see what would work with it and if the tablets can support USB hubs. Because if it can, we can also see if it can support a Blue Yeti, the OBS bot camera, and one of the 1080 cameras upstairs. Because if we could do all that, we can make it a little better. Only problem is, I'll have to figure out how to put the USB stuff down here. Because nothing attaches to this table. But it's one problem at a time. Oh, you know what I can do? I can get some wood and do some outlines of this table where USB stuff can actually hold on to it. Might need a little table stand, tablet stand. Probably. Yeah, maybe like a little side table that's like right over there that has the one camera going, has a microphone going out and over to me, has that on there with the USB hub. Only problem is I can't stream 2 cameras to Discord. Puppy paws. We're going to give those another minute. No. Yeah. Ragnaroku's. This is a puppy house. Now it's puppy and kitty house, but it was a puppy house before. Let's do this real quick. I know you guys are moving all over the place now, but gotta be cleanly. Check on them again. They didn't need too much. They just look like they need to brown a little bit. So we'll see. Yeah, those look better. Look at those. Beautiful. Easy, breezy, beautiful. Cookie girl. Alright, next. In they go. It's my super short show. Now once those cool down a little bit, we're going to transfer them to these little racks so they can cool down even more. And then we'll start getting the rest of this on that tray. And then do it all over again. I don't know how much we're going to need. I have a feeling because it was 1 and like a quarter of these that would fill that bucket from what we saw. We had this plus that other cookie thing. I have a feeling that bucket's going to be full, which is two of the double batches. We'll see. Because each batch is technically supposed to make 12 cookies. But that's if you're making regular fucking cookies. We make giant cookies here. So, I want to say each cookie is 2 or 3 cookies. We're making double batches. We're getting
about 14, 15 cookies out of each batch. Because we just did 12. And then there's going to be another 3 coming out of this cookie bowl right here. So we got 30 cookies, let's say. And they're big cookies. So they might just fill up that bucket. I'm not sure. Last time I did this, it took 2 whole days. I started in the morning, ended at night. I think it was like, well, no, I didn't do that much. But it was like 6 or 7 hours of baking each day. For about 7 or 8 of these Lowe's buckets. Which was crazy. I was told not to do that again this year. I was told too much cookies. So we're not going to do that again. Only reason why we're using one of these Lowe's buckets is because it's for like all of my work. So that'll be fine. But I think the little tins that we have. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I fucking love this. I fucking love this. I really do. It's such a cute tin. And I wish I had a second one. Because Moist Coin really likes pups too. Although he has a couple of, what are they called? Huskies. He has a couple of Huskies. So, I would have loved ones with Huskies on it. Unfortunately, he's getting this one, which is just regular Christmas. Which I still think is kind of cute. It does come with popcorn. These are popcorn tins. I think somebody might have eaten the other popcorn, but some of the popcorn out of it. Another bag that's just cheddar popcorn. Imagine. It was like 3 bags of popcorn. So we just undid all that. Took all the popcorn out. Washed the tin. Boom. Cookie tin. So another thing I said was, you don't think that was like a drug dealer. Yo, guys, how's it going? Wanted to get you guys some stuff. I don't know if you guys want it or not. Good price, great price. If you want, got popcorn. Limited edition, beautiful popcorn, buttered, magnifique, cooked to perfection. Just don't let anybody know I got it from. Just don't let anybody know. This is the worst rap music video I've ever seen. Oh my god. Imagine a rap music video about popcorn. That'd be amazing. I'd actually be down for that. But no, so these things, it's for pancake mix. It's a protein powder pancake mix. But this one for some reason have muffins. But I took a picture of the other one. The other one has a cookie recipe. And because Ragnaroku's on a diet, and I'm also on a diet, working out, so we need more protein, we're going to be making protein cookies at some point too. It's not going to happen tonight because it's already wicked late. And we got to finish up these cookies. I don't know, maybe the weekend, we'll see. Because I'm not going to be able to do it tomorrow, I'm not going to be able to do it Wednesday, or Thursday, or Friday. So, maybe during the weekend, we'll see. But we will be turning these into protein cookies instead. I wish I had more time over the weekend to do it, but like last weekend, did not have enough time. Like, I was very surprised over the weekend. Because what happened was, like, Elle had told me that she had a gift coming for me. I was out all morning. I was doing some, I was getting cookie ingredients. I was getting regular stuff over at Costco with Ragnaroku. Me and him went out. We went to Costco, got a bunch of shit for the next couple of weeks for meal prepping. I went out and got some stuff for the animals. Come back, and there is a package at the door, which I was like, don't wait for Christmas, open it now. And it was a tablet, which was very nice. So I spent most of the day figuring out the tablet, also like seeing what it does and everything like that. I get to draw on it. Honestly, this thing is great to draw on. I fucking love it. Get to draw again. Because my other tablet was just a drawing tablet. Wasn't working very well. So it's nice to have a tablet to draw on again. I should see if I can hook up that to the computer and I'm able to draw on it onto the computer upstairs. And then we came up with the idea that Sunday we're going to do a cooking stream the cookie making. And I didn't get to actually streaming that till later in the day because of reasons. But I planned on doing a lot more cookie making, and it just didn't happen. So I'm kind of behind on the cookie making, which I'm okay with because it came at a good... I love that we're doing a cooking stream again. Love that we're doing a cooking stream again. As like, I don't want to say jank, but it kind of feels jank. As jank as it is, it's still nice. Still feels good to be doing it. Spatula. Oh. Yes. Look at that. And then, you know, the top shows some nice cookies, but it's usually the bottom. Yeah, you can see the color. It's nice and brown, nice and crisp. All the M&Ms on the bottom that fell to the bottom. Ah, beautiful. I'm going to look at my phone. If I didn't set a timer, I'm going to be very angry at myself. I didn't set a timer. I'm very angry at myself. Fuck. How long have they been in there? Let's check it out in 12 minutes. Because it was 16 minutes on the last one. Cannot have gone over 4 minutes. This is one of my biggest problems, is I always forget the timer. Elle was saying yesterday how she wished she could have been in my ear to let me know whenever I forgot the timer. Because I forgot the timer probably like 4 times. Is what it is. We stop. We remember. We try and remember next time. Whatever happens, happens. We don't go over it again and again in our minds. Unless we do. But life happens. The air is human. Alright. Let's get this nice and going again. Only do half of it because we're only doing half the cookies. Half this cookie tray. Because I'm pretty sure those are going to be getting 3 cookies. Why am I putting this over here? This goes over here. bit of the dough as we're doing this. Anybody got any? She could have typed it. Yeah, she could have, but she was doing other things at the same time. Well, she did like once or twice, I think. Two. Oh, we might be getting 4 cookies out of this. 4 of them. Let's just do a little bit of oil right on the bottom here. That might have been too much oil. We'll just spread it out, I guess. Like, I understand. Like, if I'm watching a stream and I'm not in the call or I'm not part of the stream, my, attention span for that stream is probably halved. I'm probably doing something else at the same time, But if I'm in the stream and I'm talking in it and I'm participating in it, well, you got my full attention. Because I am now part of the show and must help with the show. So I'm just happy that she told me when she did and was able to and was paying attention. Okay. Those are good. Participating by being the reminder moderator, then you are part of it. Even moderators, like, no one's getting paid, I don't know. For moderators are kind of a weird thing for me because I'm just like, my moderators are here or they're not. If you have that moderator sword, you're here or you're not. If you're here and you find it in the goodness of your heart to actually help moderate the chat, cool. But I'm not going to hold you to it, Like, you got lives. You can go do something else. I'm not paying you for it. You're not here by the hour. If I was paying you for it, sure. That'd be a different story. But I'm not paying anybody for it. So if they do it, cool. Thank you. Appreciate you. If you don't, cool. That's still fine. Appreciate you. What? Sugar. All right, let's get this going. Second batch happening. So we need the cup of shortening and cup of granulated sugar. We'll start with that. Depends on the moderator. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people have like way better attention spans than me. Like if I'm a moderator in the chat, I am looking every once in a while. Like I do streams for government entities IRL. Can't say which ones, Nobody gets to know. And when I'm doing that, my full attention is on that, which they don't really do chats, but my full attention is on like, switching scenes and cameras and, being the person doing all the stuff there. My full attention is there because I'm being paid for it. But if it's like, unless a friend asks me wholeheartedly, hey, I really want the stream to go well, can you please moderate chat? Then I will be there and I will be full-hearted into it because I am being asked nicely. But if somebody was like, if I'm just in a stream chat and I'm a moderator, I'm probably not 100% paying attention. Not gonna lie. Especially with my stuff. I'm always doing shit. Editing. Looking up shit. Stuff and things. And so So if you're being asked to keep track of something specifically, not so much watching out for trolls. Yeah, that too. But again, I never ask anybody to do any of that. The only thing I ever really ask anybody to do is shoutouts when somebody raids. That's the only time I ask for somebody to do something. Because, well, it'd be nice to, like, if I don't have to reach over to my keyboard and be like, or like click out of the game I'm doing, or alt tab and be like, okay, shout out. You know? If somebody else can do it, cool. And that's why anybody can shout out in my stream, is it's like, A, I don't mind people shouting themselves out. I don't give a fuck. And B, makes it easier. One cup, sugar. Half cup, brown sugar. Let's go. You can ask for help with timers is what I mean. People can say no if they don't want to. Yeah, which I didn't. I didn't ask for help yesterday. I just kind of let it happen. Which is, again, on me. So we need the egg and the vanilla. 2 egg. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Man. I know you guys can't smell it, but this kitchen smells amazing right now. One of the best thing about making cookies is just the whole kitchen starts smelling like cookies. It does smell amazing at the moment. He knows. I'm glad I get to make Ragnaroku happy with my cooking and everything all the time. Well, when I can. There are nights when I don't get to cook. Because, well, we're both fucking tired. You help cook too. Yes, he does. He does. He cooks. He cooks too. It's not just me. I will say that. Yes. He's 100% right. He makes a fucking mean egg fried rice. I can tell you that one right now. His egg fried rice is on fucking point. And a good curry. He makes a really good curry. Would love a home cook. Gotta get Riz over there. Make him learn. Like, Riz, learn how to cook and live here. Getting Riz to cook would be an adventure. Give me a week with it. I'll put Riz through a cooking boot camp and make him love it. That's done. Now I can work on the dry ingredients. Which, dry ingredients is pretty easy. Take your cup, That's sugar. That's not what we want. We don't want double sugar. That would be a horrid mistake. One cup. Two cup. And then we need our half teaspoon. Where'd that go? There it is. And we need 1.5 teaspoons. Oh, strike the cookies. Oh, those look super done. Nice. Those look very nice. In there. Let's take them out and see if they actually look really nice. Don't count your cookies before they bake. No, those look good. Those look pretty good. Put these on the side. Let them cool for a second before we transfer them. We'll get this batch in. Timer. I feel like Riz is like me though. I feel like Riz would end up liking cooking if he gave it a really good shout. But he also does baking for like work, right? So I also understand the I don't want to bake or cook because I do it for work all day. Two, three. Oh, he packs the baked goods. Okay. Well then, yeah. I feel like me and Riz will get along with like baking and cooking and stuff. We could get him there. We could definitely get him there. We'll get him to be a Scottish Gordon Ramsay. It's one thing I've never made that Gordon Ramsay loves making is a beef Wellington. I always wanted to. When we get this cooking streams to where I want them to be, I probably will make one or give it a good go. Maybe as a special or something. Or do I sign him up for this cooking summer camp? Well, you see, I don't know. Next time I come to visit, I guess. Here we are. Who needs to work out when you got a fucking raw power, you know, just, oh, get in there. Don't got a mixer? Don't worry about it. Use your arms. Get a good workout in. This is a great workout, though. I'm not kidding. Like last year, after I got done doing this for the 2 days straight, My arms fucking hurt. There we are. Just get this nice. Make sure there's no flour left. Yes. Do this one more time. And now we can add the fun stuff. So, like last time, it is oh, okay. Why did I put that over there? Stupid. Stop being stupid. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 cup. There's only a 4th cup. Don't worry, guys. Of M&Ms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop calling yourself stupid. But you. Sorry. Let's force a habit. You know. How's the cooking stream going? Quiet. We have things to work out. Let's just say that. Technical wise. Other than that, cooking wise, well, I'd say it's going pretty nicely. Beautiful cookies. Actually, I can transfer those cookies back here. I would love to get the cooking streams back to what they were. I won't say that one. Noise, 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 noise. I would definitely love to get the cooking streams back to what they were. Which, you guys were all here while the cooking streams were going. The setup we had over in Texas was great. So, we'll get back to that. We will. If I can help, just let me know. I will. I just got research to do first, you know? Just got research to do first. There's one thing that I'm pretty sure I need is like, I've said this a million times, but you just got here, so I'll say it again. Like a USB hub. More violence. Yes. But they're nice and crushed. And a little powdered, but they're still nice and crushed. Alright. And now we mix. Pacifist is over here punching those poor things in the nuts. Is what it is. How'd the dragon fight go, by the way? I wasn't there. I don't know what the magic modded dragon is like. Quick? It always is. Not surprised. Zara asked me yesterday, well, because I was doing the cooking stream yesterday, and he was like, "Do you want to go and do you want to go do the dragon fight at 4? I can't be there, but I want you to know that you can." And I'm just like, no, I haven't been on the server, and there's also no need. I'm going to do fucking all to that dragon because everybody else is just going to dead in a second. We're using Nullscape, so the end is a bit underwhelming. Fair. Very fair. Okay, we do have a timer going on. I was about to get mad at myself again. So, get these cookies going again. Actually, one thing we can do right now, take these away for a second, because we are going to need one of the trays open, so we can grab our bucket. Start putting the cookies inside. Don't need this anymore. Well, for these part. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Some of the cookies in there now. It's already to here now. Oh, I almost dropped it. That was almost bad. Is what it is. Old man voice. Get the next batch going. Wait a minute. You guys didn't remind me. Gotta oil up the sheet first. Look who's not paying attention. All of you. Oh yes, I knew that was a thing. Well, to be fair, usually we have like a spray or something. Forgot to get spray. So I'm just using vegetable oil. Works just as well. And I figured vegetable oil will still be fine because we're using, well, we're using vegetable shortening, so vegetable oil. So I think I'm going to have to get more shortening when I go and do Moist Coins cookies because we're running low on that shortening. And I think we're going to have to do another batch, one more batch for Works cookies to fill that bucket. We'll see. Here we go. That is ready to go. Whee! That's a lot better of an angle. Why do I keep trying to tip it forward to you guys? Like this is such a good angle. I could have been doing this the whole time. C'est la vie. Oh. I think I've sat down today for about 30 minutes. 45 maybe. Timer, it's counting down. We're at 8 seconds. Then we can check the cookies. Thanks for telling me. We haven't put them in the oven yet. We still got the other one going at the moment. What am I doing? I'll just do this. Oven mitts. I'm working with a lot of speakers and microphones and shit tomorrow. Going high on a lift. Let me tell you about this in a second. My day. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm working with a lot of like speakers and everything. So don't want to burn my hands and not feel my hands tomorrow. But so we're working in a place, I will not say where, obviously cannot say, but it's a giant gymnasium that's been turned into a live event space. And it's very high up where all the speakers and everything is. So I have to go up in a drivable equipment lift. But to get there, we got these lifts dropped off at the curb, and then we had to drive them into where we were going. And where we were going had a very small ramp. Now, the way these lifts work when you're driving them is this is the bucket that you stand in. Under you is the wheels, motors behind you, and then the lift has like little arm, has like metal that section and go up to bring you up, section to go down. And it has a little like, what's it called? A little controller that you go forward, back, side, but it doesn't go side to side. It has buttons that go side to side. So what you do is you press the buttons and the wheels in the front will turn based on what you press and will stay there. So you got to press again, press again, press again, and you can watch the wheels move as you do it. And it has a trigger, so if you accidentally do this, you can't accidentally go forward. It's not a very intuitive machine, and these are old lifts. So just doing it in general, not fun. Not fun. And the best part is when you're going up a ramp to get into the building, and then you have to go through a very small door with these lifts, and then you have to go to timer. And then you have to go through a very small door with these lifts. And then you have to go to the side to go into a very small elevator with these lifts. Oh, forgot to point out. No, I didn't, because I was thinking of it the whole time. I just wanted to say it at the end. My hands were fucking freezing, because these are metal lifts, and it is below freezing. My hands are like, I can't feel them, but I've got to drive a lift, and I can't, scuff any walls. I can't have the lift go off the path because it'll be like, woo! Insert Death Star explosion. Like, just up a ramp, into a tiny door, into a tiny elevator, into the gymnasium / live event space. I will say, though, it's much nicer than the pushing lifts that we had to use before, that you have to actually set up. They have like legs that you have to set up, because those lifts, they're like blue lifts. You set them up with legs, and then you go up, but when you're all the way up, or probably where you need to go, you can feel yourself swaying back and forth, no matter what you're doing on those lifts. I'm 30 feet in the fucking air, and I can see my house from here. The top. Like, it's not fun. Not fun on those lifts. But at least with the driving ones, they're a lot more sturdy. So instead of wee, it's more wee. Not as bad. That's my day. How's your guys's? I'm going to be doing a lot of speakers on those lifts. It's got to be fun. But at least I have the same job for the next 2 weeks. That's always nice, because it means we don't have to rush anything. I got to tell you, having to rush a job because it's a 1 or 2 day job, and we have to rush during it, that sucks. Because it means it's usually going to be a late night or later night. Plus, Boston traffic is awful. Massachusetts traffic is awful. I'm sure traffic anywhere is awful. But I fucking hate traffic here. Fucking hate traffic here. So getting home usually takes a while, unfortunately. Cheers. I've also realized something. This table is too low. I got this table at Lowe's. It is a 6-foot table, bowling table. But unfortunately, for it to be useful, hands here, usually you want something that's, you don't have to bend over for. My hands would be here if I didn't want to bend over. I would need to be here. Bicycle traffic is fine here. Yeah, unfortunately, everywhere I go usually takes an hour to get to. Today took me 2.5 hours because it took me about an hour and 45 minutes to get back to the office because of traffic. And it took me 45 minutes to get home, which is usually a half-hour drive. So that traffic wasn't that bad. It was just 15 minutes more. Trains. Yeah, unfortunately, trains are fine here. No, trains here are great. I could take a train here. Like, whenever I go to do a live event thing, like one of the streams or something for one of the entities I was talking about earlier, obviously didn't give any names because, well, that's not something you do. I take a train. I take a train every single time because it's better than driving. And gets me there faster. Usually is more reliable for timing. But because most of our jobs, like if I'm not doing a live stream, I like have to. Okay, so first off, it depends on the live stream. Some live streams, we have already made a hub at the space, so we already put cameras and everything, and it is a permanent thing. Whereas other live streams, we actually bring things like cameras, stands, microphones, a rack with all the brain work of it all. Our computer we call Chonk. We bring all that with us, which requires us to have a van to move it all. So some of the live streams I have to do that. I wish I could take trains a lot more. I wish, because it would be a lot easier to get back here. But unfortunately I can't because I gotta bring like ladders and HDMIs and power and cat cables and everything in its fucking mother, you know? I don't know car drive because I can't drive. That's fair. That's fair. To be fair, if you don't need to drive, there's no reason to drive. Which is a lot nicer. I wish I didn't have to drive. I do love the fact that I have a car and I can drive and I can do whatever I need to. But, you know, if I didn't have to drive, I wouldn't. I would have a bicycle. Groceries, I would just get a fucking wagon that goes to the back of it and just... And the wagon would just be behind like... I don't care. I'll put all the groceries in the wagon. Go home. All right. We have a timer on. Okay. Whew. I keep not trusting myself now. I keep thinking, did you put on a timer? And I'm like, yeah, put on a timer. Now smack that batter. It's been bad batter. All right. At least you are remembering. Yeah. Better check twice and have no timer. Ain't that the truth? Trying to keep myself from eating any more cookies tonight. Because I really am trying to be good about the whole not eating sugar diet thing. Or not eating as much sugar, at least. Like, I'm not trying to eat processed sugar. Like, I can still eat things that have sugar, just not overly processed sugar, you know? These are the walnut ones, so I do have to test one of the walnut ones, you know? So, let's test one of the walnut ones. First off, nice and crisp and beautiful. I think one of the chocolate chips fell out. Nope, we're good. So, might have been a minute too long for these. But this is the one that I forgot to put the timer on. And I was like, oh, 12 minutes. Pretty sure these were that one. So, that's okay. They still taste great. Pretty much all brain activity is run on glucose. Oh, God. I'm a happy guy right now. I'm wishing I picked up some milk. Riz. Riz. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, can you hear? The microphone's a little quiet, so might be a little hard to hear. But I'm glad you're here because Tiger has volunteered you for something. You get to be the first person to go through the Phoenix Cooking Boot Camp to learn how to cook and enjoy it. Sounds good? Yep. Tiger has said she wants a cook at home. Which means you. Yep. How's things been, buddy? I'm super happy right now. Don't mind me. Cookies make me happy. Work sucked. We prepped a lot for tomorrow, though, which I think will be a disaster. Oh no, what happened? You good, bro? Or is just huge? Yeah, that makes sense. We're about here now. We're almost halfway. Which I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through this. I don't know if I'm going to make another batch. Because we're going to have those 6. We're going to have the 6 that's in there. And I think this is going to make another 4 or 5. I think that'll be enough. Because we also have a lot less people than last year. And it took a while to go through those cookies. So I think this is going to be it. Yeah. That's what perfection looks like. Next one's in. Uh-huh. Timer. Fantastic. Yeah, I did not care for being a cook during the holidays. When I was a cook, did not care for it. It wasn't orders or anything, but people love going out on the holidays. All the time. Especially when I worked at Universal as a cook. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That was awful. Yeah, they do. In ordering stuff during the holidays? Mm-mm. I could not imagine being an Amazon worker. Ruining my day. Coming around here, thinking you can have fun and be all jolly. Nah. We don't do that here. Okay. Because I think this is going to be the last batch, I'm actually going to start cleaning everything up too. Now, should we do a cooking stream this weekend? Doing the protein cookies. It's only going to be like 1 or 2 batches. Because me and Ragnarok are not going to eat that much. We can try the Discord call thing. See if it's better. I ordered some actual containers for like flour and sugar and stuff. So those are coming this weekend. But yeah, we can get the protein cookies going this weekend. That's right. That doesn't fit up there. These have to stay out. There. Lots of M&Ms. Nom, 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 nom. And we still have Moist Coins cookies to make, but I don't think I'm sitting him until New Year's. So I'm gonna make his next week. We're not gonna stream that one. I'm just gonna make them. Because we don't need like 50 cookie streams. There's no point. I'll do the dishes after this. Damn dishes. Remember, guys, whenever you use your kitchen, clean up after yourself. I don't do it every time. I'm very guilty of not doing it every time. But it's nice to the household if you clean up after yourself. Vanilla. I might put this whole bag of walnuts in a gallon bag. Whole gallon bag. It's also what, 11 o'clock at night? Yeah. Gonna have to be done soon. Paper, we're still gonna need this. Still gonna need this. Still gonna need these. Still gonna need this. Still gonna need that. Still need those. Don't need this anymore. Still need this, but I kind of want to clean this table real quick. Just a bit. Disinfectant wipes. Again, this is a folding table, so it's not that bad. Let's get a trash can. Just get all this off the table. ST Peaches coming on sugar cookies. First time hearing of it, but first question out of my mouth would be, how did you find this place? Also, why? We're good friends. Sure. How's it going, Mecca? coming pretty much at the end, Mecca. Pretty much at the end. We're almost done making all the cookies. Well, part of them. Got some good cookies going on here. Nice. We've only filled about half of this bucket, but it's gonna have to do, unfortunately. Because we got another 6 of those cookies, another 6, and then we still have more cookie dough. So probably another 18 to 20 cookies going into this. So it should fill up the bucket pretty well for work. We've already filled up this into cookies. So that's nice. It's a nice tin from my brother's family. "24-hour baking stream." Maybe next time. Well, no, not maybe next time. I don't think it would be good to keep the oven on that long. Let's be honest here. Because my oven, which is not technically my oven, it's Ragnarok's, is gas. Don't think you want to keep a gas oven on for 24 hours. Be honest. I'd either die from something going wrong at some point or die when the gas bill comes in. Either one. Either one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. Would love to do more 24-hour streams again. Of course, I would sleep during it. Not like that anymore, you know? I can't do it anymore. I'm 32. I can't just stay up for 24 hours. I literally start falling asleep. It is what it is. But 24-hour, 48-hour streams would be great. Would love to do a subathon. Maybe one day. I hate doing 24 hours now. I don't mind them because I don't mind sleeping on stream. I just don't have time for them. I would love to do them again. I really would. Used to do them all the time. Those subathons, all the time. Now, just don't got time. Because the only reason why I hated doing 24-hour streams before is the sleeping. I was just trying to stay awake the whole time. Can't do it anymore. I can't. Feels like torture for me. Yeah. No. I nope. I refuse. And if anybody's like, "Oh, you're cheating," I'll be like, "Fuck you." I don't care. I do 24-hour streams for the fun of it. Not for the torture of me anymore. Would still do hot sauce stuff. You know, would still do sour stuff. Still do the nasty ass beans. Still eat bugs. You and Tiger are both getting Arc Raiders and we're all going to play. Where that gift at? Of what? Arc Raiders? Is that what's going on? I just don't know. Mecha was gonna gift it to me, he said. Oh, okay. Alright. There we go. Just have your rich friend ST Peach gift them. You know, Mecha, I wish one day me and ST Peach did actually hang out and then, like, just surprise the shit out of you or something like that. That would be hilarious. I would, it would be so fucking hilarious if it just happened one day. I'd be screaming, I knew it! No, like I said, I just know her. I don't even know if they're friends anymore. I don't keep up with what's going on over there, but hang out and yell surprise. That one ended badly. No, just my friend New Barine apparently was part of her circle or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how it is. I haven't even spoken to New Barine in a while. Miss him. Dude was amazing. Very fun dude. Very fun dude. Which is probably why he knows STP, just because he's a fun dude. And he just got her to raid me a couple of times. That's it. Okay. What's the backstory of your yellow-green kitchen, by the way? So I don't know. I moved back to Massachusetts about 2 years ago, and I stayed with my brother for about a year and a half. And I moved in with Ragnaroku here, who owns this house. And I don't think he painted this house. I think he's just left it the way it is when he bought it. He will probably tell us in a second here. There we go. There's your backstory. A sickening green yellow, so they'd feel sick. It's not too far. Also, the paint looks a lot better, not whitewashed with the glare of the light. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, yeah, he's right. It does look a lot better off camera. Does kind of look like your name in Twitch chat though, Mechaturtle. Kind of this, almost the same green. Almost the same green. Okay, we just got done with another batch of cookies. Oh, those are good. Yes. Okay, let's go ahead and spatula these bad boys onto the racks. So for those who don't know, cookie making during the holidays and giving them to our friends and everything is a family tradition that we used to have when I was a kid. I'm kind of bringing it back. Did it last year. It used to be where we used to make enough cookies for it was like a paint bucket per family. did that last year. Took me 2 whole days to get everybody I knew. And I was told it was too much cookies. So this is only for work, for all the people at work. But I'm doing a lot less cookies for all my friends and everything. I think this is going to be the last tray. We should be good. Of course, we gotta do big cookies. But this weekend we might do another cooking stream, and they're gonna be protein cookies instead. It's gonna be a very short stream because it's not gonna be as many batches. But it's gonna be protein cookies for me and Ragnaroku. Any of that cookie dough raw? No. No. There is 2 eggs in this cookie dough. So I'm going to steer nice and clear of that. What up again, Rizzy baby? Yeah, I don't know. So if we did do Arc Raiders, it would probably be a Monday. Just to let you know, Mecca, for any like scheduling things. I'd have to grab it obviously, but it would have to probably be a Monday because right now that's like my only sort of free day. The oven. There we are. Last one is in. Woo! Oh. Oh. Yeah, I have not sat down today much at all. I am tired. But the cookies, they gotta get done. Gotta do it. Let's go. My cat's catnip is shipped. Merry Christmas to them. They get to get high. Oh.
It's too far.
I'm so glad I did not wake up to go to the gym today. I would be dead right now. I would be dead as a doornail. Right now I'm okay though. Is that going to go through? Come on.
crab, flee, crab, scare, crab, frighten, crab, and
So yeah, this is a very scuffed one, by the way.
crab, flee, crab, scare, crab, flee, scare, crab, frighten, flee, scare, and frighten, and
I love the crab spam. Sometimes it gets annoying, but we'll say. Sometimes the crab spam gets annoying, especially when I'm like in the middle of a game and some big story thing comes up or something like that. Crab spam can be more annoying. But when I'm doing this and we're just hanging out waiting for cookies to be done, it's nice. But I think that's going to be it, guys. I'm just waiting for these last cookies. Might as well just head out of here. Might as well just head out. The cutscene goes up and I'm like, crabs! Exactly. I wonder if I could do a slash raid in here. Who's streaming at the moment, guys? Someone give me somebody who's streaming that we know. I mean, Snake Discovery is. Who do we know, guys? Who do we know that's streaming? ST I'm not rating ST Beach. Yeah, like no one. I might just head out of here then. Also, I just checked. ST Peach isn't even streaming. But yeah, hope you all have a lovely night. We'll see you all next time. We will be back on, I want to say Thursday, but I don't know what people are doing on Christmas. I did want to do a Christmas stream. So we will be doing a Christmas stream. I don't know if we're still doing the Rising. We will let you guys know, but I will probably stream a little earlier. Probably some kind of Christmas game. We'll see. But I hope you all have a lovely night, and we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Yeah, press the stop. Yeah.